Hello, hello, hello. It is day 23 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And I know that because my Post-it note. Let me show you my sketch. Now, I say my sketch, our sketch. It is by Sherry Stewart, and she actually has two photos with this horizontal strip. She's got embellishment up here, here, here. It's a nice, simple layout, but I'm going to turn it because the picture I have is my daughter and her boyfriend. Is this not adorable, y'all? They're eating these watermelons. Now, I do not like watermelon, like at all. No, I don't like melons of any kind. No cantaloupe, no honeydew, none of that mess. But I had this really cute watermelon paper, so this works out perfectly. So, got a couple pieces of green cardstock. I think what I'm going to do is actually frame the watermelon paper. And then I'm going to use this gold stripe here to build the vertical thing here. And so they'll be on that, right? Now, the only bad thing is this has got the pictures kind of outside the stripe, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I think I'm going to do it like this. And then I might use my green again, you know, like this or something. Anyway, that's kind of where I'm starting. Okay. And then I do have just a little bit, a little watermelon. Isn't that cute? And then I have like little, you know, little pieces here and there, and then some ephemeras. And there's actually a little bitty banner thing, so I might can work with that. We'll see. So that's kind of what I'm starting with. I hope this goes pretty quick because, y'all, I'm basically one day ahead, and that is just not, I don't work well like that. I don't work well under pressure, right? No, that's not true. I actually kind of do. But anyways, so let me cut this up, and I'll be back on in a second. Okay, you guys, I have trimmed down that watermelon paper by a 1/2 inch, and I'm going to mount it on this green cardstock, and I'm going to actually use my fingernail to go around the edge to rough it up. And then I remembered I gave myself a paper cut last time, so I got to be a little more careful here. So instead of just running my fingernail over it, which I would normally do, I'm kind of like being I don't know, what's the word, like gentle with it or something. I just didn't want it to look like it was just laying on the mat was the deal. So anyway, I did that. I've got my gold paper. Now, I did cut the gold where I had 2 gold stripes on the outside. It ended up being, I think it was 5 inches or something wide. And I've got that. And then I'm going to take my little photo here that I did trim down the top just a hair. I had a little too much sky. So I did trim that down, and then I mounted it on green cardstock. It was the second piece of that other green cardstock. I've had like cardstock forever, so I ended up with honestly, a big old scrap, but I just stuck it in my scrap bin. So I'm going to put the picture up on foam there because I noticed in the sketch, of course, the embellishments are coming out from underneath the corners. And so I just gave myself a little dimension on top of that. Now, I'm not going to lie, the embellishments are a little bit non-thematic, I guess, in some way. I mean, they were at like a fair, if I remember correctly. No, I want to say it was, and they're up there in Wisconsin, I believe. I always get the states up there mixed up. It was either Minnesota or Wisconsin. But anyway, I think they were at a little fair and they'd gotten a watermelon. And I decided to entitle it This Sweet Life. I was actually proud of myself. I found the sweet on one set of thickers, then I just ended up spelling out life with some Hip Kit letters there. And I think the green works pretty good there. You can kind of it's almost even reminds me of like the rind of a watermelon because it's got the light green and the white and the darker green and stuff. So I did that. And then I am in the little, I think I get in a sticker sheet. So I get in the sticker sheet and the ephemera. So I'm going to get in here. So I pull out a few pieces of ephemera. I find this little bag. That looks kind of cute. They don't have a bag or nothing. They don't have any, it's not like it's a picnic technically, but I figured, you know what, it's okay. And then I hang this little hanging plant. That doesn't really mean a thing other than it just looks cool kind of hanging up there. And I take a little lamp and I stick it up there. There's nothing, I mean, I'm just going to be honest and tell you guys, there's nothing that really necessarily goes except the watermelons. But they look cute, right? So I found a little piece of paper ephemera watermelon, and I will find some various watermelon stickers. And I start messing with this little banner here. I like it. I mentioned that to you guys in the intro, but I don't actually end up using it. I just could not figure out a way to make that work, and it looked, you know, like the sketch or whatever. So it does not get used. I end up with that chair down there. I think I set that down there and let it set for just a little bit before I start building around it. But I do find this little hat, and it just says Hello Sunshine. I thought that was kind of cute. It kind of built that out. I'll end up pulling out one of the, I think it's a sticker. It's either a sticker or an ephemera that has flowers in it. I'm going to stick it behind all that and kind of build that out just a little bit more. But here's me picking that chair. I just like the chair for the size of it. It said hello on it, but I found another little piece that says live for the weekend. So he's going to go on top. I just build out various little layers on this. And I don't know what order I do this stuff in, y'all, because I'm just kind of messing with things. I'll pull out those little, you can see some little watermelon slices on the sticker sheet over there. I'll end up putting those on top of the chair kind of embellishment cluster. I do put the chair up on foam, because I do have like another little old picnic basket looking thing that goes underneath that. And then what else goes on foam? Like I said, the little watermelon piece over on the left side. I put the little hat up on foam. That's all, I guess. My thickers are kind of thicky. They're kind of textured, so they got a little bit of dimension on them. I'm just looking at the layout. Sorry, y'all. For once, I actually have the layout sitting right in front of me, and Saturn's not sitting on it. Because you'll see once I get all this stuff together, and I'll cut away when I start gluing things down because you don't really need to see that. Here's where I'm just kind of poking around. I try these little badminton things because I thought they were cute, even though, again, not really thematic, but I couldn't make those work either, so they get put away in just a second. I'm going to try this little, I didn't really want to cover up the bottom of the little legs because then I think, well, how can you tell what it really is? So he goes back on the sticker sheet. I think this might be where I pull out the other little set of flowers, though, and I'll stick it behind that hat. Yeah, there we go. So I'll stick that there. Well, let me see what else. I don't know that I pull anything else out of the ephemeras. Oh, there's where I find that little sticker with the little picnic basket. It's another little picnic basket. I mean, I guess kind of they're on a picnic, right? Because they're having a piece of watermelon. They're eating outside. Is that a picnic? I guess it kind of is. Okay, so I've decided I'm kind of done with all this stuff here, so I'm going to put it away. Honestly, I'm kind of done with this collection, so I think most of it's going to go into my scraps and little extras and stuff like that. But I do decide I want to add some white sprinkles. I just felt like I need a little something. So I'll grab my Mr. Huey's. I still have a little bit, y'all. I've had some people recommend some, and I've hung on to those recommendations in my notes, but it's just not quite empty yet, and I'm being a little bit frugal. Just because. So I'm kind of sprinkling my white paint around here. I did cover my photo, obviously. I do get some on the stickers that I have to kind of wipe off just a little bit, but it's okay. And so that's all I'm going to do to this layout, you guys. I think this turned out really cute. I was happy to use that little watermelon paper because since I never eat watermelon, it was kind of a stretch. I was like, when am I going to use this? But anyways, that turned out really cute. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you check out the playlist. I mean, keep meaning to say this stuff at the beginning just because if you don't make it this far, you don't hear me tell you to do that. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you do the like and subscribe, and we will see you tomorrow.